Okay, everybody, welcome to North Anson, Maine. I know that you're saying, what the fuck is that? Well, what that is a copy of a picture and a picture of a video that was sent to me on December 6th of 2021 after my daughter's disappearance, and she had been returned to me so that she could travel home with me to North Anson, Maine. But you see, when the Oberts, the Caldwells, and the police all got together and realized that Brianna was still alive and she was coming home with me, they burned my home down, and I got this video from a Heather Bett who was taunting me and letting me know I had no place to go with my daughter who had been trafficked, missing, and Dale Lancaster, Somerset County Sheriff, and the people in Anson, Maine took down all the missing persons flyers all around town and the county. So with that being said, noting that I have case numbers and a daughter that's alive to tell her story, bet your ass I'm looking for justice. When I moved from Maine, we moved to Vermont, and this is a culprit of what happened to my children. So why is it that you all are desperately trying to cover your story and say that I'm guilty of doing something to my children, like abandonment or abuse, because DCF came and stole my children to put them into trafficking by police, politicians, and school teachers, as well as through the doctors at the health centers in Northeast Kingdom, Vermont? And because I continue to tell my story, my dog Gypsy got missing persons report with my daughter. I went to the courthouse and I filed protection against Dale Lancaster, the sheriff. And when I got home, lo and behold, one of his do boys, obviously, had gone into my trailer, taken the lock off from my door, gone into my trailer, stole my dog, which is listed in all of these lawsuits and on behalf of her being a plaintiff. So where is my stolen dog? My vehicle was vandalized. So what would have happened to me if I had been home that morning instead of at the courthouse? Or who was following and watching me to know that I wasn't home because my vehicle was still in the yard? We are still looking on this day, April 2nd, 2025, for Gypsy Roma. She is listed in federal lawsuits. She was stolen off from my property out of my trailer at 400 Oliver Hill Road, Garland, Maine, October 4th of 2023. She's in that vicinity somewhere, people, or she was sold out. And the ones that would be involved in that, Doug Thomas, his son Derek. Who else? A guy named Gene Hebert that lives 2 miles up the road. Who else? Maybe the Haskells that live out behind me, because you see, they were there asking me about my dog the night before she disappeared. So again, I'm asking you all to take note, to get pictures from my accounts on Facebook and start helping me find my dog and return her to me. There is a reward, and believe me, she is listed as a plaintiff and on behalf of her in federal lawsuits. So again, this is a federal fucking crime that's been committed against me, and everybody involved is being listed in the lawsuits. If you don't help, well, and you know about it, if you're laughing, so help me. That's called defamation, and that can be a lawsuit too. What happened here? I'm going to tell you. You see this truck? Who's driving it? The reason I ask is because I was going down 95 South one day, and it wasn't too long after somebody had ran into me from behind on 110, okay? So in the same vicinity, that truck that I just showed you was caught on video. He came up behind me so fast, and he was right on my ass. I went to the off-ramp. He continued through the rest area, and then he tried me again. But you know what? He was in the wrong. He went back on 95 South, and I was on the off-ramp to go down through. So he got in a roundabout way in front of me when it all came through. What I'm telling you was somebody was looking out for me, because he didn't have the balls to actually run into me. He was taunting me, and when he was following me, he got off onto the wrong exit. He couldn't continue. to follow me. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, the good Lord looking out for me, I say, he ended up in front of me, and I was able to video. So what about Janet Mills? Her brother was just founded to be involved in the black market, 9 acres of illegal Chinese grow that got sent back to China. So, can you imagine that? Laura Ingraham was told by Troy Morton, Penobscot County Sheriff, to shut up when she asked about it a year ago, December, and the same with me. And then I ended up locked up, my dog missing, run off from my property. That's right. So that's why y'all are lawsuited. December 2023, these pictures were sent out to me on social media in the middle of the night. These are also mentioned in the upcoming hearing in the Superior Court of Stratford County. I've written many statements requesting much information because these were sent out from the southern Maine. They were put on social media. Why is Kayla dead? Why don't you start speaking up, Vermont? Locate this on YouTube and listen. Watch it and share it. I'm asking and requesting. Look this one up too. Call Penobscot County, the Sheriff's Department, and ask for Michael Kennedy. Ask him what he's done to locate this dog that's located in the area vicinity of Garland, Maine, or she was until October 4th of 2023. Call the FBI, Christopher Ray, and ask him about the 2-hour and 45-minute conversation about all of what was happening. And then ask him, what did he do with all of the information, 240 pieces of evidence that was hand-delivered to Augusta, Maine field office, August 9th of 2023. Island Pod, Vermont, people. Look him up. And so now you know why I filed, because nobody would listen. This happened to me in Littleton. What I'm telling you is there is a whole lot of history here. Every single day of every single week, of every single month, of every single year, I am harassed and tormented by the same circle of monkeys, and I am tired of it. So if you are being harassed, if you've been harassed, if you know what's been going on and you don't know how you can help but want to help, reach out. You know where I am. You know who I am. You know how to contact me. Or if you can't get a hold of me at the moment that you want to speak to me, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you.